The Richmond Slave Trail is a walking trail that begins at Manchester Docks. This trail displays the historical trade of enslaved Africans from Africa to Virginia. The Manchester Docks was a huge port in the downriver slave trade. Ships coming from the transatlantic slave trade would drop off enslaved Africans all the way up the river. Most of the enslaved Africans were brought further down to Richmond to be auctioned off. Nearing the end of our trip, we stopped at the African Burial Ground, previously known as the Burial Ground for Negroes. We learned that the first marker added to the Richmond Slave Trail was a site where Gabriel Prosser had been hanged. So, we wondered, who was Gabriel Prosser and what did he do?
Gabriel Prosser was born into slavery in 1775. He was owned by Thomas H. Prosser of Henrico County. Little is known about Prosser's early life. All we know is the little bits surrounding his attempted revolt. On a Sunday in July 1800, Gabriel gathered a group of black men, mostly other slaves, and informed them about the scheme he had been planning since spring. He planned to fight for their freedom, to fight for their liberty. Gabriel planned to recruit other slaves from the 11 surrounding counties. His plan was violent. He hoped to bring pain on the white men like they had done to him for years. Gabriel took inspiration from the slaves in the Caribbean that had overthrown their French masters in the 1790s. Gabriel's plan consisted of a large group meeting late one night at a bridge by Prosser's plantation. The group would then walk to Richmond and split into 3 smaller groups. One group would burn the riverfront district and capture the bridge, trapping whites in the city. The other 2 groups would have then armed themselves and taken control of the state penitentiary and Capitol Square, then kidnap the governor. Gabriel and his inner circle made multiple trips to Richmond that summer in attempts to spread the word. A date was chosen. August 30th was the day. However, that day, 2 slaves at a plantation near Prosser's had shared the plan with their masters. Governor Monroe alerted state militia to protect Richmond. Gabriel was arrested along with 30 other men. Gabriel, however, escaped capture for nearly a month. Gabriel was arrested again on September 24th. He was held in isolation until October 6th. On October 10th, Gabriel was brought to the gallows and was the last